Hello, everyone. This is another Black Conservative. I'm Ryan Bowden. Thank you all for joining me once again. So, commentator and advisor to former President Barack Obama, in a interview on CNN Thursday night, stated that the black people in America are basically starting to be like iffy with Biden. They're like, he's worried about the black vote. Basically, Van Jones is, and he's saying basically that black people in America are starting to shift away from him. So I'm going to get right into this article, because when I read you guys this article and I read the words that he supposedly said on CNN, it all makes sense why a significant number of black people in America are starting to stray away from Biden, their slave master. Okay, yeah, I said that. Yeah. I know I'm gonna be hated for that, but yeah, that's what he is to a lot of black people in America. He's a slave master, but I'm not gonna get into the detail of that. We're going to get right into this article, and I'm going to read to you the transcript of what Van Jones supposedly said on CNN, and we're going to get right into our commentary. So let's get into this. Yeah, because a lot of these issues that blacks are dealing with is not the issues that the Biden administration is trying to push. But let's go on. On Thursday's broadcast of CNN's AC 360, whatever the heck that means, CNN political commentator and former Obama advisor Van Jones stated that he is very worried about the level of enthusiasm among black voters for President Joe Biden, and that, quote, it's starting to feel like, wow, the economy isn't that good and our issues didn't get taken seriously in what we're supposed to do, end quote. What really were black people's issues? But let's go on. And that while disdain for 2024 Republican presidential candidate, former President Donald Trump, will be good enough for some voters, quote, you've also got people who are having a problem filling up their gas tank, and they've got other stuff that they're concerned about. Yeah, you don't say, Van Jones? Yeah, okay. Anyway, Jones stated, quote, there's no word big enough for the amount of concern because people, it is hurt. I don't know how that's that. People, it is hurt, whatever. It's remarkable. I think when you remember 2008, the hope in 2016, determination 2020, 2016, people kind of took their, I'm wondering if this transcript is exactly how he actually talked, but who knows. People kind of took their foot off the gas with Hillary Clinton. Yeah, they took their foot off the gas with Hillary Clinton because they found out she was a lying snake. But anyway, I think that now watch this. Here's the part that I'm going to get at here. I think that police reform, nothing. Criminal justice reform, nothing. Voting rights, nothing. The things that black people came out and voted for and voted about, George Floyd and the John Lewis civil rights, nothing has gotten done on the black card. And so it's starting to feel like, wow, the economy isn't that good and our issues didn't get taken seriously. And what are we supposed to do? And I also think that people think black people are going to be single issue voters. We don't like Donald Trump. I don't think that's smart. Yeah, you starting to see that now, right? But isn't this what the Democrats have been doing? Thinking that we're single vote issue voters, thinking that we're narrow-minded. But they love to project racism and marginalization of black people on the Republicans. Now, I ain't too crazy about the Republicans either, okay, for my own different reasons, but come on, man. Come on. Are black people really that dumb? Let's go on. We'll find out in 2024, though, but let's go on. I don't think that's smart. There might be some black single-issue anti-Trump voters, but you've also got people who are having a problem filling up their gas tank, and they've got other stuff that they're concerned about. That's all I'm going to read right there in that article. I think it's pretty straightforward about what he's talking about there. You can go to the description box and read the rest of that article on your own. But I want to get right to the point right up front. Accordingly to this transcript that I read and this interview that he gave on CNN Thursday night, Van Jones did, here's the problem that I have with this, okay? First, he talks about certain issues, or rather that blacks are starting to stray away from Biden, if you will, and he's starting to worry about black voters in reference to Biden is because certain issues weren't dealt with that was a black problem, like voting rights and George Floyd and all that. No. I think that those are issues that the progressive Democrats pushed, not black people. Now, I fought a significant number of black people for falling for the okie doke that the Democrats play all the time. It's always about race with the Democrats. But when it really comes down to the nudie swoop and the Democrats get in office, things just don't change. They don't change. You want to know why they don't change? Because they're not trying to change things for black people. The progressive Democrats are not trying to change things for you. All they want is your vote. Now, somebody could argue, well, Republicans want the same thing too. They just want your vote too. Yeah, but in my opinion, and even though I'm not crazy about the Republicans, I feel that the Republican platform to some extent is superior to the Democratic platform. Because if you care about fighting crime in your freaking neighborhood, and you getting tired of the thugs rising up on you and stealing your car, and you getting tired of you walking around on eggshells, and you getting tired of this kind of nonsense going on in your neighborhoods, you probably should start shifting your vote towards more conservative views. I'm just saying. But Van Jones here, he's talking about how that he's worried about black people's votes because of the issues that Biden pushed in his campaign in reference to black people just didn't get met. This George Floyd situation. That wasn't an issue with black people. Black people got stirred up by Black Lives Matter and Antifa when that George Floyd situation happened. And oh, by the way, incidentally, it has been proven that the knee on the neck did not kill George Floyd, which I already believed from day one. Now I heard from Tucker Carlson, he talked about that there was an analysis that found out that was not true, that his knee did not kill the man. The man was high on drugs, fentanyl and other things, and he probably died from the drugs that caused his heart to, give out. More than likely caused his heart to give out, but it wasn't the knee on the neck. I had been saying that before any of this stuff because I trained in the police academy, graduated from it, and I know that the knee on the neck doesn't necessarily restrain air to your throat. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, he's like, well, no, look. George Floyd was not an issue with black people. Black people got stirred up by progressive Democrats, the Marxist insurgents, which were Black Lives Matter, because that's what they were, the neo-Nazis, Antifa. They stirred up black people, got them angry because the purpose was to get Trump out of office. That was the whole purpose, to demonize Trump and to demonize those that had voted for Trump or anyone wanted to vote for Trump. The purpose was to get him out of office by any means necessary. The George Floyd situation was a perfect scapegoat to do that, in my opinion. It happened. People fell for the okie doke. And now the purpose was to get people like either Biden or someone else in that would push these progressive Democrats' agenda. Had nothing to do with helping black people. That was what they used to get in office. But the purpose was to stir up black people because they know black people unfortunately tend to be emotional. Black people collectively haven't learned to use this, what God gave them. Now, somebody may watch this video and think I'm putting black people down. I'm not putting black people down. I'm black myself. I love R&B. I was raised in the hood. I love R&B. I'm the black. I know what it's about. To me, the era of the 60s, 70s, and 80s was, to me, the black renaissance, okay? That was the era of true blackness. So don't come hollering at me, but you hating black people. You don't even know. I'm 54 years old, man. I've been around, bro. I know what it is to be black the way I see it. So I don't want to hear that, well, you hate black people. No. I'm trying to elevate black people. I'm trying to show us that there's a better way than what these Democrats are spinning towards us. And that's what they do every 4 years, is they get us stirred up emotionally about race. When are we going to see the pattern? When are we going to see the pattern and know that if we vote for these progressive Democrats based on racial, the Republicans racist and they neo-Nazis and they homophobic and they transphobic and they Islamophobic and they this phobia and that phobia, and we fall for it due to our messed up emotions, when are we going to see the pattern that when we put these people in office, nothing changes? In fact, things get worse. When are we going to collectively see the pattern and say, wait a minute, man, we need to stop voting for these people because they ain't helping us. So this whole idea of George Floyd, that wasn't addressed. Police reform, he mentions police reform in there, that wasn't addressed. Police reform is not what black people need. That's not what... Black people in America, just like white people in America, just like Indians in America, just like Mexicans in America, just like Puerto Ricans in America, everybody in America is suffering from high gas prices, high food prices, inflation everywhere, violence everywhere. We in a pending war. Are you kidding me? These are the on-ground issues that every American is dealing with. But the Democrats know that the party that votes for them at a 90% rate is the blacks. So they stay on us with this emotional nonsense. Black people are not concerned about police reform, but the Democrats will stir up campaigns that focus on police reform, when in reality, it's black people that are killing more black people than police officers. And I said that in one of my 1 minute videos. Those are facts. Those are not emotions. And not only are they statistically factual, but I see it. I see it on the news, huh? Come on, man. Come on. I dealt with it in my neighborhood. Let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. That's not the issue. The police is not the issue. We don't need police reform. We don't need the George Floyd situation to be addressed. We don't need environmentalism. That's not what black people need. What black people and white people and every other ethnic group in this country needs is for this inflation to go down. What we need is for this violence to be dealt with. What we need is for us to get out this freaking war so our taxes won't go up to supplement it. That's what Americans need in this country. Forget all this environmentalism and stuff. These politicians, progressive Democrats in particular, are not catching it. And now, according to Van Jones, they like, oh man, I don't. Black people are like starting to stray away from Biden. And I'm seeing videos of black people saying Trump 2024. And that's when I say black, I'm not talking about, educated black people, the bourgeois, like the left like to call them, or like Karl Marx like to call them, the bourgeois. No. I'm talking about these people, these brothers and sisters from the hood saying Trump 2024, baby. These people from the hood saying this. Now, I'm not saying, me personally, I'm going to be realistic with you. I said this in a previous video. I'll say it here. That's good that we see this, but I'm kind of shaky with it because it's like, we'll wait. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see because the progressive Democrats, I'm pretty sure they got something up their sleeve. And they still have time. So let's see what ends up happening. Let's see. And if blacks collectively start voting for the Democrats again, then there's no hope for them. There's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope. If you're going to keep voting for these progressive Democrats and falling for the same okie doke all the time, they don't need me even talking to you. At least on a personal level, I do my videos. Because it's entertaining and informative to hope and add value, hopefully, for those that watch it. I'll do my videos. But as far as trying to talk to people, black people, one-on-one, no, man. Your mind got to be open and receptive to me to even bother to waste what little talent and what little skills and what little knowledge that God has blessed me to have. I'm not finna do it. I'm too old for it. So to sum this video up, yeah, Mr. Van Jones, advisor to former President Barack Obama, yeah, you ought to be worried about black people. You ought to be worried about their vote. Okay? And maybe some are starting to merge more with Trump in Trump 2024. Good for them, the way I see it. Because they're saying to themselves, it seems evident to me that they're saying to themselves, we voted for this guy Biden, and look at what we're getting. Look at what we're getting. What has Biden done in the 3 years or whatever that he's been in office that's been beneficial to not only black Americans, white Americans, and any other American. I'll tell you what he has done. He hasn't done a doggone thing beneficial to any black person here except those who are transgender. Yeah, I'm saying it. I said it in the 1 minute video and I'll say it here. For them, they clapping. But for the regular black American, for the regular white American, for the regular Hispanic, regular Mexican, regular Indian American, he hasn't done much of anything. Okay? Because he's gotten what he wanted. Black people to put him in office. I'm just saying. So what are we going to do from here? Yeah, Van Jones, you ought to be worried about it. But let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens in 2024. And then if they do vote the right way, I'm going, okay, cool. But what do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all and see you again.